I wish I had my bathers, I would jump straight in. Well, welcome along. Look at this. So we're down the Villette, around the bathing pools in Guernsey as usual, so welcome along. And we've got a great walk along today. I'm going to walk all around here, show you all the, and there's some lovely sights, I must be honest, all around here. I'm going to walk up to the bathing pools, to the aquarium, and show you all this area and everything in between. So that's Havelock Bay over there. Blue sky, lovely seas. It is a bit windy around here, so apology if you get a bit of wind noise on the mic, but it's not for long. It disappears as we go inland. So it can be a bit annoying, that I know it can, but the wind goes in a minute. Now, I haven't been around here an awful lot actually, so sort of new to me. This little bit is anyway. I just want to show you in here, look. This is like, well, it's obviously a little shelter, you can get changed in here and that. I've never swam down here, but I'm just looking at these little silver hook things here on the wall. Let me know if you know anything about these or any more info than I do, but obviously they've got in loving memory of certain people on them, which is really nice. Then as I scan round, it's not in loving memory of all of them, there's just names on them, so I assume that some are just normal hooks and some have been put as a memory of a loved one or something like that. But yeah, really lovely little touch, absolutely beautiful. And in here, obviously if it rains you can shelter, so that's another plus point. But yeah, every hook has got a name on it. I don't know a lot more about that, unfortunately, so if you do know any more, let me know. But look at that, so that's Castle Corner in the background in Havelock Bay there. I think that lady's just changing there, just been for a swim, I think. There's quite a few people swimming today. I reckon there'll be some people swimming down the bathing pools as well. So you got the islands out there, just see Herm on the right, and a bit of Jetu. And there's one of the bathing pools there. And there's some more further around as well. I mean I've swum down here a few times, bathing pools, but it wasn't really around my house. So I live down, I used to live in Lancress, and obviously we had beaches, so we never really come here. But if you live around here, I suppose it would be very useful, especially if the tide's down. So welcome along to the walk along. Hope everyone's doing well. So as usual, if you are new to this channel, I live here and I do videos all about the beautiful places in Guernsey. So if you're coming to visit Guernsey or used to live here, you want to see more stuff, subscribe to the channel and remember to hit the bell for notifications. And as usual, if you do like this video, you can let me know simply by hitting the thumbs up button. Right, I haven't said all that. Look at this. I've got to eat my sandwiches on this bench one day. How relaxing would this be? Look, in your lunch hour to come and sit here and look out there on a nice day. Doesn't get much better than that. Little flowers here, look. I'm also going to show you the underground hospital. I'm not going in, or the military museum, should I say. I'll show you the entrance and where it is. Look at that. Very true. It's really quite pleasant around here today. That's where I just was. So when I started the video, that's where I was, down there. So I've just walked up. And yeah, just a lovely view, isn't it? Just lovely. Right, so I'm going to walk down this bank without slipping up. We'll head on and we'll explore a bit further down here. The aquarium's down here. I think it's still closed, but we'll have a check. Yeah, just looking at all this mesh netting, you see, like the wire here. So they got this all over the cliffs, all around here, obviously, to stop rocks falling and stuff like that, so it makes sense. They got it all along there and further along. Yeah, this road, you can see I'm walking along a yellow line here. This gets really busy for parking. I mean, there's a space there, it's on the left, but normally you drive down here looking for a space, and you can easily just not find one, end up driving round and round looking. It can be very busy. I managed to park just now, but yeah, I've been caught out a lot of times, especially in the summer, like when everyone's down the bathing pools. It is really difficult to park around here. The road would just be jammed with cars. It's always been like that as far as I can remember. But yeah, it's just something you can, or you get the boss in, or obviously there's no other ways to get in here. So here we are. So we've got La Villette, the Underground Military Museum. This is worth a visit if you ever visit Guernsey. I don't know what that car's doing there, the door open, never mind. Yes, here we go. La Villette Underground Military Museum. I'll show you, I think the opening times are down here. I would recommend this place. If you do visit Guernsey, come down here. It's only open certain times of the year. When is it? Here we are. March, mid-November, did it say? Couldn't see. I think there'll be more stuff up here. So this is the entrance to come in. By the way, the St Peter Port bus terminus is about 10 minutes away from here, so you could get the bus into town. There's the Underground Military Museum. Bit of info. There. The World War II occupation. Yeah. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, or even if you're not, it is worth a look. There it is. You'll be able to find this place on Google. But if you get the bus in St Peter Port, it's like 10 minutes away from the bus terminus in town. Right, let's cross over here. Yeah, they've really done up the bathing pools. I did a video on it a while ago, well maybe a year ago. They redid all the cafe, the bathing pools. It's really, really nice now. So I'm going to show you that in a minute. Don't know where these steps go to. Have a quick look. I don't think they go anywhere. I think they just go down. It's just a way of getting down. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm not massively familiar with everywhere around here. But certainly a beautiful area of Guernsey. It really is. I mean, I really enjoyed this walk. I'm enjoying it. It's just so peaceful. So I'm going to follow the track up. And I think there's like a viewing area up here around the cafe. I think the cafe's up here. Let's go and have a look. Wow, what a really beautiful area. This is well maintained, isn't it? Yeah, this is all the new bit. This is like, this wasn't here before. This has all been done in the new refurbishment, I suppose. And just extraordinary views. Couldn't ask for more. I'm going to go to the end. I'm going to walk to the end of those railings there and show you down the view down there. And I'm not exactly sure what they do in this building here. I'm not sure what it's used for. Any ideas? Let me know. Looks like some tables in there. Get some cameras on top of the building. Wow. I think they do. I think my wife was telling me they do some sort of yoga classes up here, like yoga exercise classes in the mornings. It'd be lovely. There we go. Look, fancy a swim? There's someone swimming. Can you see him? Lovely clear waters. And there's the other one over there, the bathing pool. Ah, lovely. Yeah, I think they do. I think it's here they do yoga classes. Let me know if you do know. If you're not, don't worry. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that someone told me they do fitness classes out there. I mean, I wouldn't blame them if they do. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll go left down here. I'm going to show you the cafe. I don't know if it's open. I don't know if anyone will be sat outside today. because it's not mega busy with people. We had this morning was pouring down the rain. You might see puddles. It was awful and just turned out lovely. So I thought I'd come down and show you everyone this area. But this morning I did not think I'll be doing a video. It was horrible. We had wind and rain. We've had some terrible weather actually lately. But yeah, sometimes in the afternoon it just clears up like this. It's so nice. So the cafe, from what I remember, is in on the left. So you can sit outside. Should we go and have a look? Yeah, let's go in. So that's where you'd normally get your food from. I'm trying to work out if it's open or closed. I think it's open. There you go, and that's the views over the top. Yeah, I sat here in the summer. It was so nice. I mean, obviously in the summer all this is all very busy. You know, we're seeing it sort of not at its best, but yeah, it's definitely worth a visit down here. Yeah, I think there's people inside. I think it might be a bit chilly, because even though the sun's out today, it's the temperature's not that high. It's sort of one of those days where if you sit in the sun out the wind, it's really nice, but if you're in the wind, you need a coat. We're not quite summer yet, away we're getting there. Look at that little, I've got a little truck in a minute. I love that. Wow, look what I've found. A puffin. Can't miss that. There we are. Lovely. Do not touch the puffin or stand on it. Yeah, you can imagine kids jumping on that. So down there's the changing rooms to the bathing pools. And yeah, look at this. This is quite good. There's a defibrillator, heart safe, AED, which is always good around the pools. Yeah, look at this little thing. Yeah, could you drive that? Let me know in the comments. Probably alright for Guernsey. Wouldn't want to take it on the motorway, but oh, right, let's head on down. So the aquarium and the cliff, which I think has collapsed. I'm gonna have a look at the cliff. I'm pretty sure this cliff, the path, is still closed because it collapsed, but I'm gonna go and have a look at it now. So what do you think? Could you live in Guernsey? Would you like to live here if you don't already? Would you like to visit? Walking around these areas in Guernsey. Very good for your soul, I reckon. Very good for your mental health. You always feel better after a walk around here. There is a house at the top of the cliff. You can't see it from here, but right above there's a house looking over, which has amazing views, isn't it? Towards the other islands, Jersey as well. You can see Jersey today actually, but I don't think the camera can pick it up. Jersey's about 20 miles away. Good visibility. Yeah, so you know before I mentioned about this cliff collapsing, they've obviously closed the path for repairs. So you normally all these metal railings aren't here. Obviously, they've put this up so you can't go up the cliff, because there's a path just sort of straight in front of me which would take you up to the top. And I had heard a while ago that due to, I don't know whether it was subsidence or the weather we had, it just collapsed in on itself. We'll see. So see that wall behind the railings, that like sort of wall going up, that was the path. It was steps from what I remember. Let's see if I can get a closer look through the railings. So yeah, you'd normally walk up here. Can you see? You'd go up there just to the right of that wall, walk up there. Yeah, it's complete. Oh God, yeah, look at it. completely caved in. No wonder they're closed. That's going to be a mission to sort that out, isn't it? There you can obviously go diversion. Quite bad. Who remembers the Guernsey Aquarium? Here it is. And it's closed. And it's closed for good. Out of business. Closed a while ago due to financial problems, I think. It's a shame. It's a funny story about that aquarium, actually. If you're local to Guernsey, you might have remembered it, but I don't know, whenever it was open years ago, there was a fishing competition. I mean, roughly I know the story. Don't moan at me if I get this wrong, but basically the general story was someone stole a fish. I think it might have been a bass from the aquarium, and they pretended they'd caught it, and they won the fishing competition. I mean, I'm laughing. It's quite funny, but so basically they stole the bass from the aquarium. I mean, God only knows how they nicked it from the aquarium, but they got it out somehow, and they actually said they caught it on the fishing rod. So they won the competition. I think they got found out, obviously. Let me know if you know any more about that. But I think basically that's the story. I don't know the details, but I think that's what happened. Did make me laugh. Right, so I'm walking back along, and I'm going to show you just slightly up the other way. And so obviously we walk down the other side. I'm going to go back and show you just the benches and a bit more info. And you can see we've got the parking zones as usual. So in Guernsey, it's not paid parking, but this particular place is a 2-hour parking zone. So that means you can park for any 2 hours between a designated time. And the way that works is you have a little parking clock in your car, and you set the time you arrived, and you've got to be back within 2 hours. And if you're not, the traffic warden will give you a ticket, and that's how it works. Fenced off in here. Right, let's head along. You sometimes see rabbits along here. I've seen rabbits a few times walking along here and also driving at night. Sometimes they come out in the day as well. Little baby rabbits. Sometimes the babies venture out a bit. Excuse me. Here we are. So we're back at the military museum. So how am I going to get down here? I didn't think this through, did I? Watch me slip up. Oh, grab hold of the pole. Let's head along. So you can see there's no parking on this side. You're only allowed to park on the other side. I think if you parked on this side, there just won't be any room to even get past. But yeah, certainly lovely area. Thoroughly recommend visiting down here. I'll leave a link in the description when I visited here in the summer if you want to see a bit more detail. I got something to eat. I showed the bathing pools. I actually went down to the bathing pools and showed in a bit more detail. So I'll leave the link in the description for that. Well, I'm not going up here, am I? This used to be steps. Still is by the looks of it, but a bit overgrown. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe a safety issue, so they're not letting people up. Anyway, nice view. So I'll go back down. I'll carry on. this is like another nice little area, so you can walk up. It takes you up a bit. You got railings. I think there's normally benches up here, and there's some flowers. Really nice little pretty area, and because you're raised up, you've got lovely views. They used to have benches around here. The chain across there, I'm sure that's why. Oh, it's blown down in the wind. I think I'll put that back up. Look, there we go. I'll do my good deed. Must be in the wind. A lot of wind around here. Yeah, so if you ever fancy going somewhere and relax, come and sit on these benches. The views are very peaceful, very relaxing. There you go, look at that. Castle Cornet and the islands in the background. I think I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Click the screen if you want to watch another video. Subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time.